You know, lettuce cups are trending in all sorts of different bistros, not just Asian restaurants. It's a light meal. It's going to cut down on calories because you're not using those type of carbs. So I'm going to make a simple grilled salmon, Asian style, lettuce cups. You can serve them for lunch, for dinner, and the greatest part is they are just as good if you have leftover salmon from a different dish the day before. You can be very versatile, whether you want to use shrimp or scallops or chicken even. But today we're using the beautiful Atlantic salmon. Season that up with a little ginger and we will get started. Stay with me. A light and healthy lunch is on the menu today, salmon lettuce cups. So I have the salmon grilling, which is only going to take about tops 4 minutes per side. We really want to keep it with some juice and moisture. Little powdered ginger is going to go right on there as it grills. Keep the skin on till the very end. I've shown you that before. The skin will peel right off. Look at that. Now this in itself, I mean, you pay a lot of money for grilled salmon skin like charred at a Japanese place, so this is going to be perfect. This will be ready to come off in just a minute. So let's talk about the dressing now. Super easy. I buy the Maggi sauce, which is a sweet chili Asian sauce. Most restaurants use it right in their restaurant if you're getting that Asian style sauce. Rice wine vinegar. It's going to add that tart balance. And my big flavor profile is a carrot and lime dressing that I get over at the Fresh Market. And I like to mix it all together because it makes a total different experience with your dipping sauce. So we're going to whisk that around. And I'm going to check on this salmon. This one's probably going to be ready to go flipped. Yep, perfect. And this baby is going to be ready to come down on my cutting board, and we can let it cool. We're going to let it cool just for about 5 minutes just to kind of settle in, and that way it won't break apart as much with the lettuce cups, although it's really not a problem because you're going to be cutting it up. So it's sitting there. We have the dressing made. Now we're going to assemble what we're going to need for the next step. I have peanuts, I have red onion, I have some snow peas that I've julienned, and I've got to show this to you. I'm so excited about this. Right now, a lot of produce comes out of California. Obviously, it's too hot in the summertime here, but look at this. This is still living lettuce, and what's important to know is that it's going to last up to 7 days like this in the container. So we're going to use lettuce, yes, in our lettuce cups, Boston bib for that, but we can just break this off and then it's all going to stay. I just rinse the tops, but I love that it's still living. It's going to last a lot longer. So now we have sliced yellow pepper, salmon, mangoes, thank you John Scalzi from his tree, and we will put all these components together to make a beautiful Asian lettuce cup in just a few minutes. So take a look. Right now I have the Boston bib lettuce with pieces of the grilled salmon, nice medium rare. I really want to keep it at that temperature. It's the best flavor. We're going to take that dressing, just a little drizzle. We're going to use a dressing twice because we can always serve some on this side. But I don't want it to be too dry when you get to the top. It's also going to be a little bit easier to eat if we put some down on the bottom there. That beautiful Scalzi mango, boy, his tree was so abundant this year. It really made for some great recipes. Crisp peppers, either red, orange, or yellow. Since I have the yellow with the mango, I decided to go with some orange. And then just a little bit of red onion, not too much because we want to keep the subtle flavors and the onion doesn't want to overpower. So if you cut into that onion and it feels like it's too bitter, then you can just omit or use green onions, some chopped peanuts. So you see where I'm going with this. And then we have some of the julienne of snow peas. Oh, I just love this. About 3 per person is going to be more than enough for a dinner portion. Then we have, of course, the beautiful lettuces. So we're just going to put a little more of, because that's going to give a different angle on the lettuce, the butter lettuce. Thanks to my wonderful niece, Michelle, who said, let's get some butter lettuce when we were shopping, and that's how this recipe all inspired. Cilantro, lettuces, fantastic. Now we're going to go with some more dressing on top. And you can see how bright, how light. This is such a low-calorie dish. The only sugar you're going to get in it is in the dressing, and it's just a small amount. but it really adds for a complete pop of flavor. Last thing we're going to do is just a teeny bit of sea salt, and then we're going to do a little bit of sesame seeds, and we have it complete. I mean, look how easy that is to do, right? You could add rice noodles if you wanted to, but I think it works just perfectly the way it is. So that is what I call good entertaining. When I come back, we'll take a taste, and I'll let you know where you can find the recipe. And here we have it. We have our grilled salmon lettuce cup. So easy, so bright. Just a little olive oil on the salmon before it goes in the grill for about 10 minutes, salt and pepper, little powdered ginger hit. Then we make that dressing really bright flavors with the Asian chili sauce, the rice wine vinegar, and then the flavor bomb is that carrot ginger dressing from the fresh market. Just, I love the creaminess of it when it's blended with everything. You can get this recipe and so much more by going on mysuncoast.com. Click on that dining button, you'll get the recipe videos. We have our weekly contest. We draw a winner every Wednesday. All you have to do is enter for our culinary newsletter if you haven't already, and you might win a $50 gift card.